Hey, this is Charles here with another video. So it's that time again, a haul. So I wanted to share with you guys what I bought the last couple of weeks. I got a couple of good pickups, some from online, others in places like GameStop, and I really want to share with you guys. I hope you enjoy them. I definitely do. So enough of that. Let's begin. First up is the Funko Pop Justice League Cyborg. So another worthy addition to my Funko Pop DC collection. And Cyborg has always been one of my favorite characters. I became aware of the character back in 2003 from the original Teen Titans show, and I thought he looked so cool, like a robot man. Well, not to be confused with the actual character, Robot Man from Doom Patrol. Victor Stone, such an interesting character, smart, strong, and I just love the amount of detail put into this Funko Pop with the panels, the armor plating, the wires, just absolutely gorgeous. Speaking of DC, bought myself the DC Universe Classics Steppenwolf. I know there's the new McFarlane DC figures, and I hope to get them. But I still like to collect DC Universe Classics and DC Multiverse figures. And Steppenwolf, he's a great villain. I especially loved the DC Extended Universe version of the character. And I'm building up my DC collection. And sooner or later in the future, I'll get some of the DC Multiverse figures from McFarlane. And I definitely want that Hellbat Batman, since that's my favorite Batman Batsuit. In terms of Marvel, I bought Marvel Legends Kane Scarlet Spider from the Spider-Wave. I do love Ben Reilly, however, I just love the Kane version of Scarlet Spider. The black and red color scheme is so badass, and Kane is such an interesting character as like a hero, anti-hero type of character. I mean, unlike most Spider-Man characters, he's not exactly a goody two-shoes. Even as a hero, his methods are a bit more brutal, which is why I find him so appealing. And I definitely like the comic series with the character. I bought this at GameStop, the Dragon Ball Super Dragon Stars Cooler in its final form. I remember when I saw Cooler in that movie Dragon Ball Z Cooler's Revenge, I thought he was so badass, and I just love his final form. It is so cool, no pun intended. I mean, it's beefier, it's bulkier, he kind of has this, extra armor, and, the spikes on his head, and that mask just looks so awesome. I mean, there's already characters who became canon, like Broly, obviously, and Bardock, Goku's father. I highly doubt this would happen anytime soon, but Cooler, I really hope he becomes actually canon one day. But for now, he's mostly alternate universe or alternate timeline kind of stuff, like the Xenoverse games. In terms of video games, I bought the PS4 Gundam VS Game. I am not the biggest Gundam fan. I like it, I watch the anime, I do build the model kits. It's just that there are other fandoms, franchises, and interests that interest me much more. But I'm glad I picked this up, at least because it's a fun game. I like it. There's all kinds of mobile suits from various timelines and universe mashed into one game. And if you like Gundam, I think it's worth playing. I mean, the only other Gundam video game I've ever played was Gundam Dynasty Warriors. And it's been a while since we've had Gundam games released in the US or North America. Last and definitely not the least is the Siege Leader Class Shockwave. I've always wanted a Shockwave to add to my collection. There's so many Shockwaves, but this is the more proper Shockwave. I'm not the biggest fan of the add-on armor. It's nice, it looks cool, and it adds a lot of play value, but I prefer the more plain-looking classic Shockwave. But at least the armor is removable, and you can have the more classic G1 Shockwave with this guy. And he is one of my favorite Decepticons. He is a classic character, so I think he's a must-have for any Transformers collector, especially for G1ers such as myself. Well, this has been my haul. Thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I definitely did. So this has been it for my haul video, and I'll see you in the next video.